Welcome to The Longest Turn. This is episode 90, Zhanguo. My name is Tyler.
Hello, this is Kevin.
In this episode, we're going to talk about a few games that we've been playing lately, and then we're going to do a feature review of Zhanguo.
Zhanguo? I don't know.
Yeah. Zhanguo.
Yeah. The First Empire is the full name. Because this is a reprint.
An updated reprint.
An updated reprint. There's a few new things. We'll talk about those new things. But it's, Zhanguo. I think nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's exactly how it's supposed to be pronounced. Yeah. We have no idea. No idea.
Which we actually played a game with Tyson.
Yeah. He is back. Can't you tell?
But not recording with us.
He's not. He couldn't make it tonight. Hopefully for the next episode, he will join us. We got to play a game with him. It was great.
It was
fun.
It was so much fun.
It was awesome.
So great to have him back and to play games with.
Yeah, it was great. Looking forward to more.
Yes.
More game nights with Tyson. It's summertime.
It's heated up. I mean,
it's super hot.
I do a walk like every day at work, and I'm loving the heat. It feels great.
Oh my gosh. So my wife likes the cold more than the heat, and I'm completely opposite.
Mine as well, and I'm the complete opposite.
Yeah, I would so much rather have it be like 90 degrees outside, because then I can be outside doing stuff.
Yes.
It's hot, but I'm okay with the heat, right? Just bring some water and you'll be fine, you know. But the cold, I'm not a winter sports guy.
No.
So I don't like to go skiing or sledding. I'll do stuff like that, but I'd much rather go ride my bike or go for a hike or something in the nice weather. You know?
I agree. I did that growing up, like skiing in high school, junior high, whatever.
Yeah.
But now that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
It's just not for me anymore. So I've played golf a couple times.
Oh,
my wife took my older son on a cruise.
Nice.
And I stayed home with our little guy, and I power washed and stained our fence for a week.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
It was the best week in like the last 5 years of my life. It was amazing. I got to be home with my little guy.
Oh, that's awesome. That
was a blast. Like we went on walks and hikes, and we went and played lots of golf. And
it's funny though, the fact that you say I loved power washing. You're so old. I mean, it's like an old person. He's like, oh, I bought a new fridge. It was amazing, you know?
But here's the thing. I actually hated power washing.
Yeah.
But the fact that I was home and outside for 8 hours a day for 5 days or whatever it was, it was amazing. It felt so good.
No, I completely agree with that, right? Because I love Saturday mornings, like puttering around in my yard, mowing the lawn, you know, getting the yard cleaned up, weed and stuff. I think I like it. I think it's fun because I'm outside doing something. You know?
It just made me that much more excited for retirement, but
that's
still a long way off. So.
Yeah, I got a little bit of time till we get there. And then summer vacations.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a trip, the annual trip to the lake where we play on the lake and play games for like a week and a half.
You guys take paddle boards, right?
Yeah, we paddleboard. Yeah,
that's awesome.
We don't have a boat up there, but yeah, we just swim. Kids swim, paddleboard, just kind of hang out and play games and do nothing really. Just don't work basically. Yeah, we're gonna put in a fire pit and do some stuff up there, but
that's awesome.
I'm excited for that.
That sounds like a great time. Logan and I, my older son, so my wife got to go on the cruise, right?
Yep.
We are going to Origins. So I'm
awesome
excited about that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's been a couple years at least since I've been back. So
we went, and then you went one time after that, right?
Yes, I did. Yep. And then I've been to Gen Con once. We went together.
Love Gen Con.
That was awesome.
Awesome, yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to go back. It'll be fun to play games. Logan and Shelly just played games like crazy on the cruise. Like, they said they played just nonstop games all day. I mean, they went and did other stuff too.
Yeah, sure.
But they played a ton of games.
That's fun.
So
that's way cool.
Yeah, that's what Logan wanted to do, and that's kind of what we're doing is just whatever he wants to do, just one-on-one trips with him. So
that's cool.
I'm excited for Origins. It'll be awesome.
That is awesome. Yeah, the Gen Con. I'm still playing Lorcana with my daughter. It's slowed down a lot. but they're, Gen Con is when it debuted when we went. They just came out with a new set, and I saw online. It's Toy Story.
Oh, cool.
And they're like
to coincide with the movie release.
Yep. And there's this like Buzz Lightyear Enchanted, and it's like going for $15,000 or something.
Wow.
Like something like crazy.
And that's just a normal poll, or that's a promo?
That's just a normal poll.
Wow.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That is
and it
crazy.
seems like this set in particular is just going wild, which is a good sign for Larcana, right?
Yeah.
That it's still staying popular. But I was super surprised that there were cards that were that popular. That just seems a little crazy.
Yeah, I think that surpasses any unlimited Star Wars Unlimited card easily.
Yeah.
I haven't been paying attention to the card values as much.
Yeah, and I hadn't either for Larcana, but that one was just kind of people were posting about it because it's like, whoa, this is a little crazy. So
I did just pre-order the next starter Spotlight decks for Unlimited.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm still buying those.
Yeah.
At the end of the year, I think there'll be sales, and then I might buy a booster box or two. But for now, I'm just buying the Spotlight decks.
And those are just standalone decks?
Yep.
That you don't have to build, like,
so
no deck building
There's
involved,
usually
right?
2 characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's opposing force characters. And,
right.
And, you just open up and start playing. And
That's awesome.
And I do have a ton of cards I could pull from.
Right.
I don't have the time to build decks right now. Like, it's rare that I have time to sit down and, I'm going to build a really cool deck.
Yeah.
So... but I am excited to play more of that in the future.
Nice. Let's play.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanna like I played it one time, and that was at Gen Con. Right? I got in on like a demo before it was released. And I remember liking it. I thought it was cool. But like, how much can you really figure out about a game?
Right.
And like we played 1.5 games before they said your time's up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh. But yeah, I'd love to play.
That'd be cool. I'd love to get back into it more. It's been a little bit since I played, but I am still buying the Spotlight decks. So
awesome. That's cool.
Spiel.
Yep. And the nominees were announced.
And for the Game of the Year nominees, we have Cozy Stickerville.
Okay.
Slightly above an activity.
I see that on the table right now.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that game. Ditto, Jinxo. I don't think it's really available. I read about it, but I'm not going to try and talk about it.
Yep.
Morty Sorty Magic Shop.
I tried looking that one up. I don't think that one's available here in the US.
It's Schmidt Spiel.
Yeah. I think they're tough to get here.
Yep. So we've played one of 3. Well, one of us has played one of those 3.
I have not played Cozy Stickerville. I am really excited to hear your thoughts on that one, though.
Kennerspiel. We've got Boss Fighters QR from Pegasus Spiel. I
haven't played that one.
Don't know anything about that one.
No.
Moon Colony Bloodbath.
Winner. Right there. Well, it's the only one we played.
Yeah, it should win. I've been interested in Rebirth, the 3rd nominee from Mighty Boards.
Yeah.
But I didn't back that.
Right.
I know there's Discord members who have backed that and enjoy it, but I'd love to play it, but I haven't had a chance to play it. And then the Kinderspiel, Boo Party, Mookie Island, and Verflixt Verzaubert. I know nothing about those.
Right. So we really don't have a lot to say about this.
No, this
Spiel
is
nominees.
why we're not doing a Spiel episode, which we've done in the past.
Yeah.
But we've also had the ability to acquire some of these games in the past, and then
those have been fun episodes. But this year I think it would be difficult to do.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think we'd be able to track them down. And sometimes their games are available on BGA, and we've been able to play that way. Right. Yep. You can't really comment on the production, but at least you can play the game, and you know how it plays. But
the live award ceremony is on July 12th, so it'll still be a little bit of time before the winners are announced.
A little bit of time. I will say, Moon Colony Bloodbath, that game just blew us away from from like the first game we played, right?
Yes.
It was just amazing.
Yep.
And it's still...
We played it twice in one night, I think.
We did. Right. It was back to back because we're like, oh my gosh, this game's amazing, yes. Right? This game looks terrible, but it's really fun. Yeah. You know? And actually, the more you play it, the
better the art is.
Yes, exactly. it totally fits the game, you know?
Yeah.
The murder mixer on the front of the box is just hilarious. Yeah. It's like a KitchenAid. Yeah, that's a great game.
It is.
Anyway.
I still look forward to some expansion content from them.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Well, and the fact that it's a Spiel, it's nominated, if it wins, then
then we're locked in for years of Dominion expansions.
No. Dominion came out in 2008. We're almost 20 years and he's still putting out expansions for that. Yeah. That's just crazy. And people must be buying them. Because he's still putting them out.
Has he ever said this is the last one? I feel like...
he said that.
I feel like...
Yeah.
I mean...
But then he's like, well, I like money.
Yeah. I feel like Jamie Stegmaier's done the same thing with Scythe.
Well, Scythe, because they're...
Oh, it's done. Oh, just kidding. Now you're getting a new expansion that you can play with either Expeditions or Scythe.
Yeah, yeah. I mean... It's not bad. You have a popular game and people like, I'm never going to complain about more content for a game I like, right? Yeah. And then if you just don't want it, then don't buy it.
Sure.
You know, I don't know, but I'm excited for Moon Colony Bloodbath expansions, whatever. I think it's just infinitely expandable. I think you can add all kinds of stuff to that. And what a unique concept. A community deck builder is just cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then just try to survive.
And building out your tableau is fun. Just to have it be crushed.
And then destroying it is fun too. And watch everybody
else's get crushed faster is exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting. Oh, man, now I want to play it.
Yeah, I do too.
Let's wrap this up and get it going.
Yeah. Well, should we just jump into games we've been playing lately?
Let's do it.
All right, I'm going to jump right into Cozy's Stickerville.
We're going to start off with the best one, right?
Yes. So this is... What's that one game that was nominated for Spiel where it was basically like, Where's Waldo? You're looking for the crimes.
Macro, something or other.
Yeah.
What was it?
That was an activity. This is slightly above an activity.
Oh. Does it?
However,
is it a game?
Okay. It always gives me a pause when in the introduction it says, there is no way to lose the game.
Oh my gosh.
So
it says that really?
Yeah. It's in Cozy Stickerville, you and your friends will create a village together. There's no way to lose the game.
Okay, is there a way to win better?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
We have so it plays over 10 games.
Ooh, that's a
commitment.
Then
you can play it again with completely different stickers. And so you flip the board over. So it has this big board that has a bunch of grass and a couple rivers, and you get like 8 starting stickers where you put out your house and some trees and bushes and stuff.
Okay.
And then each year or each game that you play, and there's 10 years, you get 12 event cards. And you shuffle those up, so they might come out in any order. And you flip on your turn. You take turns, right, with however many people you're playing. It's cooperative. You flip over an event card. You do whatever it says. You have a choice of doing something, and this isn't a huge spoiler, but let's say I'm just going to read an event card. Your village is still looking a little plain. Either A, plant flowers, or B, build roads. Read the matching effect, then discard this. And so you choose what you're going to do.
Okay.
And then you'll put out roads or flower stickers somewhere on the map. And then after you do that event card, you have the choice to do one action on your turn. Each sticker, a lot of the new stickers that you put out have a index to look up, and then you read a little flavor text, and then you make another decision potentially, and do whatever it says. We've had some interesting things happen. We've played 3 years. You can do different action. There are different actions that will come out on cards, and they will persist from game to game until you resolve them by doing that action enough times. Like there's a fishing card. You can go fishing a bunch of times to get food. Okay. You have food, wood, ore, and gold for resources. And so you're building buildings. You're building different things. They take resources. Some of the actions take resource. Like there's a wishing well that you can throw a coin down and then something happens. We've had lightning strike. I don't want to get too spoilery.
Don't get spoilery.
We've joined this secret lodge thing, and we can't tell if they're just taking our money or what. But it is interesting. I don't know. It's interesting.
Is it like a story unravels?
Yes,
right.
Kind of.
It's kind of like a story.
The story unravels. You choose between, hey, I want these people to move into our village, or these people, and they'll build different types of buildings. You got people coming by trying to loan you money. Different things happen with these event cards.
Okay.
When the event card deck of 12 cards is done, that year is done. So there's one card per month.
Yeah.
And then the game that year is over.
Okay.
And so it plays in about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. And then you can choose to keep playing, or you save your state. There's different rewards that you're milestones that you're trying to achieve that go on your sticker board. You're trying to increase your happiness. We have this bum guy, Wild Bill or something, living in our town.
Okay.
I found some mushrooms, and it was let them grow was the choice. Give them to somebody to eat, sell them to somebody to give them to eat, or do something else with them. I sold them to the homeless guy, and he got poisoned, so he's unhappy right now in our village.
Oh my gosh! Well, that's funny.
Yeah, it was funny. Okay. So there's some funny narratives that it creates.
Yeah,
but this is a really simple game. You basically every turn place one or more stickers, read something that happens, and maybe look up something else that happens. And you're fishing,
you're building a city or building whatever.
Yeah,
you're building out the map.
It's kind of funny. It starts out with this letter that you read from your dad, and clearly he's not impressed with your life choices, and this is his last ditch effort. He's giving you this acreage,
huge tract of land.
Yes, to do something with, but he's very condescending, and you get a letter another year from your mom, and she's super condescending, and I don't know. It's
okay. So
it's kind of funny.
Surprised because I feel like you actually like the game.
I will say I like the experience. I got this.
Sorry, you like the activity.
I like the activity.
Well, that's cool.
I thought this would be something great to play. We have a 5-year-old and an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
And so we play this as a family. My 5-year-old could not be any less interested in it. Which totally surprised me. I thought he would eat this up and be all over it. He would much rather play.
Well, it's stickers.
Azul, right? Or Unmatched with his brother. Yeah, it's stickers, right?
I think my kids would be all over it.
Yeah. So I think the three older members of our family are enjoying this, but it's I don't know.
But the one that you thought would enjoy it the most couldn't care less.
Couldn't care less. Yeah. He goes fishing on his turns, essentially. Because he gets to roll a die and try and catch as many fish as possible.
Maybe he could give mushrooms to the homeless man. I don't know.
That's right. Yeah. So again, this goes along the lines of Spiel des Jahres nominees are just, barely above activities.
Yeah. What are they doing?
And it's been like that for years.
Yeah.
It's nothing new. Llama was nominated one year. And
that's probably a step above this one in the activity.
Yeah,
well, it's got 2.5 choices.
You've got a couple choices every turn.
Maybe it's the same weight as Llama. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So I like the experience.
Okay.
I think it's a fun family game.
Yeah.
Family activity. And the cool thing is once you play through the 10 years, you could flip it over. There's 8 other starting cards that you didn't, or starting stickers that you didn't pick.
Okay.
You get to use those and play through the game one more time if you so choose. So
cool. It's got replayability.
Yep. 2 full years of it.
That sounds amazing. I think I'm going to pass, but I want to hear about more of your experiences.
I want to see where the lodge goes and some of the other things.
If they're just stealing money from you, or
yeah, but we'll see. I don't know.
All right, more to come.
Yeah,
with cozy.
I'll let you know how the first year goes once we finally finish it.
All right, I'm excited.
So that is Cozy Stickerville. So the designer on this.
Yeah, you got to give credit to the designer.
It's Corey Knizka.
Oh, it's Corey Knizka?
Who apparently has dad issues.
Why is that?
Because his dad was so condescending. Right. I'm just kidding. Co-op for 1 to 6 players. Very lightweight.
All right. Well, I'm going to talk about an actual Spiel winner. from way back in the day.
Way back.
Like, we're going to go way back. 2003. And that is Alhambra. So we got this out and played at a game night. What has it been? A few weeks? I don't know.
It was a couple weeks ago.
Couple weeks ago. We're trying to think of a good 6-player game. We knew we were going to have 6 there. So I'm trying to think of the 6-player games I have. And I'm like, oh, Alhambra. I know Tyler has that one. Maybe he knows how to play.
Whatever, Kevin. So Kevin gave me a copy of this, 8 years ago?
Yeah. We're not exaggerating. It's probably been about 8 years.
Yeah. It's been collecting dust on my shelf.
So we played the base game, and the big box has, I think, 5 expansions. And then each expansion has probably 3 or 4 different modules that you can throw into the game. So we played the base game, and then I threw in all of the modules for the first expansion. And I think 1 from the second expansion. And I will say, as we get started here, that's probably how you should play every game, right? Yeah. Like, the base game is really vanilla. Maybe if you're teaching somebody younger how to play, you can start with the base game. But if you're playing with gamers at all that have played games before, then throw in some expansions, at least 2 or 3, because it's going to make it a lot more interesting. So the way this game plays, it's a tile laying game. You start the game with the fountain in the middle, and then there are some tiles that you can purchase. You're going to have money. You're going to get money throughout the game. There's a few choices that you can take on your turn. You can take money, you can take a tile, or you can redesign your Alhambra. Okay. So if you buy a tile, you have to place it next to the fountain that you've put as the starter tile in the middle. There's walls on the outside of these tiles, and you have to line up the walls. There's scoring on the walls at the end of each scoring phase. But the whole goal of the game is you're building out these tiles. You're building out this city of Alhambra in front of you. And based on how you do that is how many points you're going to get. There are 3 scoring phases in the game. You're going to build the deck to start, and then you'll seed the deck with these scoring cards in certain places. And when these scoring cards come up, you will score based on how many colors of buildings you have in your Alhambra. So purple is the most valuable, and then it goes all the way down to blue is the least valuable. So if you have the majority of these building colors, then you're going to get points for that round. And it gets progressively more points as you get into the second and then the third scoring phase. Okay. So you're looking around the table, you're seeing what everybody else is collecting. You're trying to get the majority of these buildings. And then you're trying to build the longest continuous wall around your Alhambra. And you get points for that after every scoring round. You get to the end of 3 rounds. Whoever has the most points is going to be the winner. That's the simple version, right? Then you add all these little modules that just add really basic rules tweaks to the game and additional things that you can do in the game. What were some of the things that we had? I'm trying to think. I
don't remember what they were called.
There was diamond cards that go in the deck, right? That were basically wilds.
Wild money that you could spend, but you could only spend them together.
Right. But it gave you more options on the types of tiles you could buy. There were, I should have looked at this before, but like these worker huts, I think is what they were, right? And
yes.
There were certain colors that you would collect these huts. And then if you built buildings of the same color around those huts, it would be a kind of a multiplier. It would increase the number of the color you had so that you could get the majority, right? So
those were awesome.
They were actually really cool. Yeah, I liked those a lot. But it's those types of things that you add to the game. Not a lot of rules overhead, but added, I think, interesting decisions in the game and more to do in the game. And I thought really kind of elevated it for me anyway. I thought it was a lot of fun. Great game.
That was my first time playing, and I absolutely loved it. It plays really quick, or it should.
It should, yeah, right.
There's some slow turns there at the table.
Yeah,
little
right.
AP going on, but I loved it. I'm sad that this has sat on my shelf of shame for so long. No, I would definitely teach this one to my family and happily. I think they would like it.
Yeah.
And we're playing it on BGA now, although it's just
the vanilla base version.
I did look at this game, like on store sites and stuff.
Yep.
Queen Games has like 15 different versions of Big Box and I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know what they're doing.
But there's
either,
like multiple big boxes. There's a mega box. There's a designer edition. Guys,
what's the difference between
pick a lane.
Yeah, what's the difference between a big box and a mega box?
Yeah. So I think since you have it, I'll probably hold off on buying.
Yeah.
I don't see myself buying it, but I do really enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we got it to the table. It was really fun. I had my city or villa or whatever you're building.
Your Alhambra.
My Alhambra.
Yeah.
It was very like diagonal shaped.
Yes.
Like almost, I don't know how I did it, but it was.
It was effective. Yeah.
Yeah.
It worked well.
It was not a square or a rectangle. It was diagonal, one line. I don't know, 2 lines of buildings, but it was awesome.
But I love games where you're building your own thing, right? And this is that type of game, right? So yeah, your Alhambra was shaped kind of wonky, but very effective. Mine was very traditional, you know, right?
Like Rajas of the Ganges looking kind of thing.
Yeah, right. But it's going to be different every time. And
I like that you're building your own thing, but it's not a solitaire game by any means.
No, right. You're
So-
paying attention. You're constantly looking around the table to see who has the majority, right?
Yeah.
And then you're seeing what's available in the market to buy.
And I love the idea that if you pay the exact cost for a building,
Yes.
then you get to take another action on your turn.
Right.
On the BGA game we're playing, I was just collecting cards at the beginning like crazy because I couldn't really do much else.
Yep.
And then I bought all 4 tiles in one turn.
Oh, you
All
did?
4 building tiles in one turn. That was awesome.
So you took 5 turns. That's like the maximum you can do in most. There's certain modules you can put in that changes that, but yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's really
it was
cool. And that feels good, right?
Yeah, it was fun. So I really.
But then you
like
get
this.
stuck with tiles. You're like, what am I going to do with this? But you have to buy it because it's a free turn.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a good game. I really like it. I can see why this won all the way back in, what'd you say, 2003?
2003. Yeah, and that's old
Yeah.
at this point, you know. And the fact that it's still holding up, that we got it to the table a few weeks ago, is a pretty good sign.
Yeah.
I have another Queen Games big box. I don't know if you.
Is it Kingdom Builder?
No, it's not. Fresco. Yeah.
I don't even know.
Have you heard of that one?
I don't think so. Let me
I'm
see.
gonna play that one. It's another lighter game.
I have seen it before.
Yeah.
2010.
Huh?
Ranked 538th overall.
Yeah.
They made enough to make a big box, huh?
It did. There's a bunch of expansions. Yeah. It was really popular, like back in the day. So, but 2010, you said, is when it came out?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got I remember it has some unique mechanics, right? You're painting the fresco on the top of a cathedral or something like that. I'm going to get it out. We're going to play it.
All right.
See if it still holds up. Yeah. Another Queen Games big box. So anyway, I didn't mention who it's designed by. Dirk Henn is the designer. We mentioned the publisher, Queen Games. So check it out. If you haven't played Alhambra, then it's worth playing.
One more game that we'll talk about before we get into our feature review. Today, I had something that fulfilled crowdfunding.
Nice.
This is from Dice Throne. It is Dice Throne Vanguard. And Kevin and I played cooperatively because there is this big dragon dude named Naraxis the Devourer.
Guy's a jerk.
Yeah, he smoked us.
Yeah.
This guy would give Smaug a run for his money.
Yeah. He was just slapping us around.
Yeah. I think on the first turn, he did like 10 damage, and we were like,
we only start off with was it
50?
50. Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't look good from the start.
No.
We weren't playing optimally, I'm sure.
We weren't.
But
I would like to go back, and I think we could do better. We got him down to 40 hit points, I think, maybe something like that.
He started at 65.
Yeah. We were terrible.
Yeah.
But I loved that so he comes as like the cover. You unfold the cover of the storage box and you lay him out.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then
he's on the outside there.
yeah,
right.
It's magnetic, so it closes up pretty good.
Yeah.
But you unfold them, and instead of playing against each other, you can play cooperatively or solo against this guy. We had fun.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Dice Throne's interesting to me because I don't play it enough to like remember the rules completely. So every time I get it out, it's 5 or 10 minutes of, okay, now what happens again here? And okay, this happens there. And this is undefendable damage. And
this is defendable, or
it always takes a few minutes to get into it, right?
And even when you get into it, there's like edge cases of what's the timing here and how does this work? And I always have those questions.
Yeah.
You know, but it's always fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 4 new characters that came with this. I played as the Sun Elf. And I just drew terrible cards from the start. So
It seemed like you did.
Fully experience her abilities, but she was okay.
Okay.
Your character was the Forge Master, who looks like Gimli.
Yeah. He was awesome.
He was so cool.
Yeah. So he had, he loves gold, silver, and then this weird metal. It's not adamantium.
It's not mithril.
Right? Yeah. But it's like some really powerful metal, right? So he's like mining for all these minerals, and then he forges them into cool helmets and shields that give you bonuses and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it's awesome. And on his board, you put a helmet on your board and it matches up exactly, which is cool. And the shield
overlays his head and his arm perfectly.
Yeah, and the shield is on his arm perfectly. And then you fully upgrade it to this cool metal. And it's in the version you have. I'm sure you got the blinged out version, right?
Yeah, well, it's just an exclusive that came with it.
Yeah, with the Kickstarter. Or whatever. Yeah. It's actual a metal shiny. It's like colorful piece, right?
Yeah,
it looks really
shiny.
Yeah, right. It looks really cool. So I enjoyed playing him. I thought he was a lot of fun.
He was cool.
Yeah.
I think the next time I play, I'm going to try the druid who can transform into a bear or a ferocious cat. And that sounds cool.
A bear, like a ferocious cat, like a lion, tiger type thing? Or like a ferocious house
maybe
cat?
More, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't see a picture of it, but a bear would be cool.
A bear,
it's like
a bear. A bear is
like
definitely
the girl in the Dungeons and Dragons movie can like transform, and she transforms into an owlbear.
An owlbear. Yeah. That's
so
cool.
This looks cool. I was a sun elf, so I was supposed to become more powerful as the sun rose, and it became at dawn. I would get more points that I could use on attacks, and it didn't really pan out. I never really had a chance to make use of that. So she was okay. But I do look forward to playing the druid. The duelist, I'm not really sure what his shtick is, but he looks like he's got bifocals and looks like he may have been modeled after one of the Dice Throne developers.
Yeah, maybe.
Not really, but
yeah,
he looks
but it looks like it could have been.
Yeah. So I don't know. It was fun. It was fun to get new characters. They've kind of gone to this new packaging thing where you can start buying these characters in stores. But
it's going mainstream.
I'm glad I backed this. I'm excited to explore these characters more. We've talked about getting into Dice Throne Adventures, which I have, but I haven't played yet. So
nice.
This was a good refresher on Dice Throne, and it was fun trying to beat this impossible dragon. So basically on his turn, he would roll 1 die and do some incredible attack.
Yeah. And
hard mode, he'd roll 2 dice.
Can you imagine?
I don't know how you would.
It would be over in like 3 turns.
Yeah, I have no idea.
There must be some powerful characters out there that we didn't play with, because there's no way that.
And I feel like we're pretty strategic, and
we could have figured it out,
right? But didn't happen. So
it makes me want to get out. I have a Marvel Dice Throne, and that one I've enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Oh, and also I have the Santa versus Krampus. That
one's awesome. I love that.
That one's. I don't know if I've read the rules on that one. I don't know if I've actually played it, but I remember like Loki is super fun.
Yeah,
and really thematic. That's what Dice Throne is, thematic.
It is,
and
you're playing Yahtzee with your dice, while you're rolling dice, trying to get
sometimes
cool
you get
combos.
Sometimes you get hosed on those combos when you try to go for something that you shouldn't go for.
Yeah.
Not that it mattered in our game because it was the last turn anyway, but
Right.
yeah, I got hosed, but it's a good one. I like it.
I like it. So I'm excited to play that more. Dice Throne Vanguard.
Nice. All right. So we talk about Zhanguo.
I don't even remember what
I don't know what we
said
landed
before.
on.
Yeah. The game. The First Empire.
Yep. The First Empire. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So I don't know what the theme of the game is. I mean, I could read.
You're trying to unite.
It's the unification of China.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yep. In your own
So let's get into the gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the unification of China. So this game it's been out for a while. Like we mentioned, there's been a recent reprint, and the reprint it's basically the same game as before. I've played it, I think about 10 years ago was when I originally played it. So I've pretty much forgotten everything about the game. But they added a few new things to it. So it's not an exact reprint. There's a few additional things that you can kind of play around with in the game. So the way this game works is there's 3 different phases. There's a draw cards phase. This is what you start with. And this is kind of a unique part of the game, I think. So there's 3 different decks, and each deck has a number range. So there's a low range, a middle range, and a high range. The high range goes up to 120. Low range starts at 1, and it's everything in between. Okay. You get 2 cards from each of these decks. And that's how you start. That's how you start the round. The phase 2 is where kind of the meat of the game is played. You're going to be playing all of these cards. So there's a few things that you can do with your cards. You have a board that's in front of you, and the board is split up into 5 different regions. Okay. On your turn, you can play a card into one of those regions, and you tuck it into the top of that region. All right.
Yep.
The first card you play is free. The second card you play causes unrest. So you're introducing laws into this region, and the people don't like those laws. So they're going to get a little bit grumpy the more laws that you introduce. You can tuck up to 3 cards in each region, and these regions correspond to areas on the board. Okay. The third card you tuck under, I think it causes 2 unrest, so that people get even more grumpy. There's a little unrest track on each of these regions. If it gets down, you don't want it to get down to 0 because then there's negative things that happen in that game. But that's the first thing you can do with a card. Now, these cards have symbols on them that match actions that you can take. And the way you take those actions is you take a card and you put it on a board. And I forget what that board is called. Let's see. It is the court board. It's you put it next to the game board. The court board, you put a card on it, and then you can do a number of actions. I'm not going to go whatever all those actions are, but you can recruit more people to go into these different areas. And these people will allow you to build palaces or build the Great Wall or sell your ship to find the secret elixir.
Is that what we were doing?
That's what we were doing, right? We were sailing the ship.
I wasn't very good at it.
So you're playing these cards. The most unique part of the game, though, and I think is the coolest, is so I mentioned those numbers and the different decks of cards. Based on what card you play, whether it's higher or lower than the card that's already on that deck, you get to potentially activate the cards that you've placed on your player board that match the symbol of the action that you're taking. So if I'm recruiting these workers, for example, and I play a card I believe that's lower than the card that's there, I can look down at my board and I can match up those actions. And I can take all of those extra actions if I play the right card that is lower. Okay. Super cool. Yeah. Super powerful. Really fun when you can pull off these big turns with all these extra actions.
So there's 3 actions that match if you play lower and 3 actions that match if you play higher, right?
Yep. So the lower is, I think it's recruiting people. I can look at.
Is it sending out the architects?
Recruit an official is the first one. And that one's the lower value. And then search for the elixir. You have this boat track that you're moving your boat through. And then install 1 governor. So the governor piece is cool because you you place a governor out on the board, you get a bonus potentially, and then it's kind of an area control thing where you're trying to get the most governors in an area
that scores at the end of the game.
That scores at the end of the game. There's also these in-game awards that you can get where, let's say, this region wants a governor and 2 palaces. If you get that, then you can get the in-game reward. So you're trying to balance that as well. The side that is a higher number is hiring workers. Workers are needed to go build the wall. Workers are needed to
die and be buried in the wall.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it feels like they're being sacrificed in the wall. Workers are also needed to
build palaces, and build walls, right?
Build palaces and walls. Yeah, I think those are the 2 things. And then the other 2 things on the right side are actually building the palace and building the wall. So I just think that's a really cool part of the game and unique that I hadn't seen before is you got to be aware of the higher and the lower values and what somebody's played before you. And, that's kind of a cool part of the game. So you go through 5. Well, actually, the last thing that you do is that you get unification rewards. That's the last phase. And you get the unification points by playing the cards on your board. And depending on which card you play is how many you get. So,
and some of the bonus actions might give you unification tokens as well.
Yep.
And this is another amazing part of the game. And we can talk about that later.
But
basically whoever has the most has the first choice to activate the reward for whichever unification type is being awarded.
Yes, right.
And so but if you choose to activate it, then you lose all of your tokens, which you might be hanging on to them for a later reward, but you're limited to 5 at the end of this phase.
Yeah.
It also affects turn order.
Yes.
So there's some really cool things going on with this aspect of the game.
Yeah.
And it affects some of the choices you make throughout the round. Man, I really want that reward. I'm going for it. It creates some really exciting and cool moments.
And those unification tokens are limited based on the number of players. So I think in a 2-player game, there's only 9. In a 3-player game, there's 11. And in a 4-player game, there's 13.
Of each type,
Of each type, yes. So... yeah, they can get popular pretty quick, right?
It's a really cool aspect of the game in many different ways.
Yep. Yeah, so that's phase 3. And then it's the end of the round. Then you go, you adjust turn order. You start a new round. You do this 5 times.
You get 6 new cards
You get 6 new cards, for every round. And then in a 4-player game, there's an exact number of cards. You're going to go through the entire deck, all of the decks, cool. Right? Which is awesome. So really you can kind of count cards a little bit. You know what's been played. It's like, oh, okay, I know the 120's out. But if you pay close attention, you can kind of know what may be left over. But you got to be pretty good to do that.
Yeah. You definitely notice certain cards that have been played or you've had in your hand, especially when they're in order 27, 28, 29. It's like, okay, those block of cards are gone. This game has so many other things going on. If you're counting cards and have time to...
You're at a different level.
If you can keep track of that, you're at a different level.
Yeah. There's one other thing I'll just mention briefly. There's the terracotta soldiers. So I mentioned it already, but you're trying. There's a mausoleum where you have terracotta soldiers that are gathered. I guess you're building them and putting them there, and then when you meet certain criteria, like I mentioned before, 2 palaces and a governor in this region, you place one of your terracotta warriors on that spot, the highest spot.
And it's a grid. It's a grid of 9 spots, 3 by 3.
3 by 3. Yep. So. You're kind of lining up your terracotta warriors, which is thematic and cool, right? And you get, I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. And then you get bonus points at the end of the game if you can line them up either horizontally or vertically. And you get in-game points for meeting those criteria, which is kind of cool. You get points for your governors at the end. You get points for certain scoring conditions on the wall if you've built on the wall.
Those are multipliers. Small. It feels like smaller points, but
That's what we kind of discovered.
Yeah, I guess it could.
I got quite a few, but
quite a bit. But
I don't know. There's
the
so
area
many.
control is a big part of the points, but
I think so. But you get points at the end, right? For just numerous different reasons, you're going to get points, in-game points and end-game points, and then whoever has the most at the end is going to win. That's high level. There's a lot going on in this game, right?
There is.
There's a lot to try and juggle and think about, but that's kind of high level how it plays. So should we talk about production a little bit?
Sure.
What did you think about the production?
It was. I just remembered something about the production,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'll let you disclose that. It was fine. It was nice. I mean, yeah. I mean, the art is nice. There's nothing.
It's nothing that jumps out at you. Right?
No, there's nothing that jumps out. It's very tan beige board. The cards are, you sleeved them, so I don't know how nice the cards are, but
I will say I do like the colors of the cards, right?
Yes.
They're super, they're different,
Yeah.
right? You're not going to, so a big part of this game is knowing what your opponent has, and because you know the value range of the different colors of cards, right? So it's easy to look across the table and see, you've got a green card that's the 81 through 120. It's
Yeah.
the high card,
Yeah.
So I thought that was good.
oh, he can't get more green unification tokens because he only has one of the black cards left.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. There's lots of wooden tokens or a lot of wooden components. The palaces, the walls, the
Right,
terracotta guys or whatever. I don't know.
That's what they are. Yeah. There's a lot of cardboard, pieces and chits.
To
and
me,
stuff,
nothing stands out as great.
Yeah.
And only one thing stood out as terrible, and that could just be your copy of it.
I don't even know what that is.
I mean, I can see it right now.
Oh gosh. Yeah. It's a humidity thing or something. I got a warped board. It's
like
just
really bad.
terribly warped. Yeah.
But if you play 2-player, it's fine because it
warps towards the table.
yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
We didn't even notice it. It was like, oh, did your board get better? Nope, we just have it flipped.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just frustrating. And some games are just like that,
Yeah,
right?
it
Like
just
you've got
happens.
warped boards, and I've got a bunch of games with warped boards. I don't know what happens in the manufacturing process.
Like,
but-
is this not dried yet when it was boxed up?
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I don't know.
So hopefully if you get this game, you don't have that problem, right?
And it's fine. It's not like pieces were sliding off the game board or anything. But
No,
but it's annoying.
yeah, it is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect gameplay too much. I will say, I don't talk about inserts a whole lot unless they really irritate me. This insert's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. I did forget about that.
Yeah, it shows like what should go in each slot. It separates everything really well.
Yeah, that was cool.
Fits sleeved cards.
It does.
Which is awesome because that's one of my biggest gripes about inserts is when they don't account for sleeves.
Yep.
It's like, holy cow, come on, people. Like probably half the gamers out there are sleeving their cards.
At least.
At least.
I don't
Probably
care what Tyson says.
I know, probably more than that, right? Like make an insert that fits sleeved cards, and this one does. So I think it does a pretty good job there. Plus, there's cool like graphics and stuff actually on the insert. So, way to go! Sorry, we were French, and I didn't mention who designed it. Or who published it. That is the publisher. Sorry, we're French. So, anyway, I think overall, good production.
Yeah.
Not great, not bad. It's just pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Glowing endorsement for production.
Yeah. The box was the best part about the production.
It actually could be.
Yeah. Which is fine. It doesn't take away from the gameplay.
What are some things we liked about it? We've talked about a few things.
So there is a lot of things going on in this game. And I think I like all of them. Except for maybe that boat track. That's not my favorite.
Yeah.
It's essentially a tableau builder, area control, end of round majority bonuses, dual use cards. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
We've already talked about it. one of my favorite things is when you are going to play an action card or your card as an action, and it doesn't always line up with the bonuses.
Yeah.
Because somebody plays a 120 or a 113 and your highest card is 112, but you want to play higher,
Yeah.
Or sometimes you play a card on your turn and take an action, and then nobody takes an action until your turn again, and you want to play another action, but you played super high to mess up other people,
right,
or super low.
And you end up messing yourself up?
Yes. That aspect, and it's nice because even if you don't match up with the action that you're taking to take the bonuses, the alternate effect that you get to do, or action that you get to do, is move one of your people from region to a different region, which is a nice effect because you need to do that from time to time to be able to build walls or build palaces or you have to have the right combination of people in the right region.
Right. Which actually I've taken some actions just to do that.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Even if I've played the right, higher or lower than the action I took, right? Because it is important to get the people in the right place.
Yes.
And I will say the numbers thing can be kind of frustrating, but it never was frustrating where I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Right. Because it was like, oh, it happened again.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Yeah.
That's just the game, right?
It is just part of the game.
It was a part of the game, and it was, it was funny to see other people get hosed, and then when it happens to you, you're like, oh, it sucks, but it is what it is. And it's not something I ever got mad about. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the dual use cards are really cool because early on you kind of want to build out your tableau. So I tend to take less actions.
Yeah.
Especially in the first round. You're trying to build out your tableau. You're trying to get unification tokens by building out your tableau. You're trying to establish some bonuses that you can get when you do finally start using those cards as actions. But there are so many choices and things to think about when you're looking at a hand of 6 cards.
Oh, yeah.
What am I going to play? I love this bonus, but I really need to use that number. Or I really need to use that number, but this is my last white card and I really need white unification tokens. So I'm going to play it as my tableau, right?
And there's this wall bonus that if I get 2 of the same type of card in a region, I get a bonus for it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, I got to think about that too.
Yes.
Or I've got to play this card to get this person here in this region because I need to build a palace to get the terracotta warrior over to, for that bonus. It's like, whoa.
If I build a palace in this region, I score points before anybody else does and select that bonus.
Yes.
I can score all my white cards in that region. There's a lot to think about.
There's so much like overlap and things it's like, you can't maximize everything. I don't think
you can.
Like maybe if you get really good at it and play a lot, you can. Well, we're not ones to really talk though, because I don't know. I feel like we scored pretty low, both of us in the 4-player game we played. And then we played.
Well,
you were a little lower.
I put the cone of shame on. I mean, you guys, there were 3 of you that were within 15 points, and then I was like 40 points lower. It was embarrassingly bad. The 2-player game that you and I played, we scored much lower. And I think the reason was, and I was thinking about this, the area majority points are adjusted for the player count. And so they were way less.
It was only 10
It was 10
20.
points instead of 20 points. And there's 5 regions.
In that case, we killed it.
There's a lot of points that could be scored there.
That's true. That is true. So it's probably just a lower scoring game. 2-player. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But
what did you like about it?
All the things that we've talked about. I love the brain burn of this game.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's one of those games you really have to concentrate on what your strategy is and what you want to accomplish.
Yeah.
And juggle all the different scoring conditions, right?
And you're very interested in each other's turns.
Yes.
And what everybody else is doing.
It's not multiplayer solitaire, right?
No.
Like you're engaged in everybody's turn. I love games that are like that you're engaged with everybody. I love the engine building aspect of it. I thought that was so much fun. Like I really focused on the recruiting people action in this last game that we played.
Yeah,
and
you had people like crazy the whole game in every region.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't compete with that.
yeah, and it was so satisfying and fun to take that action because as long as I was playing a card lower, right, which I had to, be conscious of what I was doing at all times to make sure I could trigger that, I would just be getting free people left and right and all these bonuses left and right, which is really fun. So that engine building aspect of the game I thought was really cool. I enjoy that part of it. Yeah.
For me, the unification tokens,
Yeah.
trying to decide like, okay, I really want that bonus. I've got to sacrifice this card to get tokens, but
Yep.
Kevin had more tokens going into this round of that color.
Mm-hmm.
And they had thematic, I don't know, I don't remember what they were, but basically it's like white, green, and black, right? Which is the same color of the
writing,
cards.
coins, and green. I can't remember the last one.
I always want to say jade, but I think it was laws or something.
Oh,
or,
it's probably laws. I think it was laws.
but
right.
like, but that aspect of I want that bonus. I need that bonus at the end of the round.
Yes.
Or dude, there was one round that we played in the 4-player game where you screwed me out of a bonus.
Yep.
And Tyson.
It sounds about right. Yeah.
But you did it to two of us.
Oh yeah, I got both. I got two of them. Yeah.
When one of the things when you build a palace, you get this bonus to unification token tile.
Right.
If you're the first one to build a palace.
Yep. You have your choice of one of the three colors as long as they're all still available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know. This is one of those games again, kind of like Clans of Caledonia, where you can see what people are doing.
Yep.
Like I'm looking at Kevin's turn, I'm looking at what cards
You
he has
knew
available.
I was gonna do
I
it.
was like, oh great, okay, I just lost that. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
So, but those two things for me, I mean, well, three things. Building out the tableau bonuses is a blast.
Yes.
Playing the action cards, trying to get the higher, lower number is a blast.
Yeah.
And all the considerations that come into place with playing those cards.
Yeah.
And then also trying to win the unification tokens as you're building out your tableau. Those considerations are just awesome. And I really enjoy the decisions that you have every turn in this game.
Yeah. It's the first time we played, I did the boat action more, which I thought was kind of fun too, because you have these purple cards. Everybody starts with, I think they're the same set of purple cards, and I can't remember what they're called. I could look it up, but they're just better actions than most of the other cards, right? So you get to a certain spot with your boat, you can unlock one of these cards, and then you can play it into your tableau for free, right? You're not going to get any unification tokens, but you can still play it. And there's other cards that will give you bonuses, or you build a palace and you can get extra points for purple cards, or there's wall bonuses for end game that trigger off of these purple cards.
And they also don't cause unrest when you play them.
Yes, they don't cause unrest. Oh, that's another thing we need to talk about, which is cool. They don't cause unrest. And then you get to a certain point and you get this really, really good one that you can choose from, which it makes your engine even more valuable, which is kind of fun. And then there are also multipliers. The further you get along that elixir track, you can unlock a spot that you can place a terracotta warrior, which gives you end game points. And you get to the end and you get a bunch of multiplier points for the number of purple cards that you have. So I did think that was kind of interesting. I think it's kind of
that wasn't in the base game.
That wasn't in the base game. I think it was not the most interesting part of the game, but I liked it. I like the variability that it adds, and it adds just another decision, right? Which
Other
I thought
than
was
the
cool.
scoring track, it's the only track in the game, and it was okay. It was probably my least favorite action to do,
But still, it was something to consider. It added another decision to make that you could potentially do.
Yeah.
And it would be maybe interesting to build a little bit of an engine on that boat track, which would be kind of cool just to play around with, right?
Oh, yeah. Really, you can build an engine around any of the action types.
Absolutely.
And go crazy with it, with those bonus actions.
Yeah. So the unrest. Okay, go ahead. Yeah,
I was going to say, those bonus actions, a lot of them, you have to spend unrest.
Yes.
And if you don't have it, you can't do them.
Yeah, if you
There
get
are
down
other-
to 0, or no, it's the other way. I always get this backwards. So if you've maxed out your unrest, I think it's to 3. Then all of those actions in that region, in that area, you can't do the bonuses.
If they require that for you to take more unrest, right?
No, it just zeroes out everything. You can't.
Oh,
Yeah. Maybe we were playing that wrong.
maybe we need to revisit that.
Yeah, but
So
no,
if you're at 0, you can't take any bonus action.
no. So if you have three cards in that area,
So there's another bonus action in other regions that I used frequently that would lower my unrest, and I'm pretty sure I still played it correctly. Even though
I'm sure you
unknowingly
did.
didn't know that.
I'm sure you did. But yeah, if you get to 0, everything in that, like, your people are just revolting at that point.
They're just like,
so they're like,
you, China.
screw you. I'm not going to allow you to do any of these bonus actions.
I'm going to go across the wall and join the Mongols.
Right. So that was interesting. But if you build a governor, if you take the governor action in that region, then all of your unrest goes away. The governor goes to that region and he quiets the crowds and makes everybody happy again. So there's a cool balance there. And then there's also bonuses that you can get to decrease your unrest, which is another cool part of kind of the engine building.
And those
aspect.
are the ones that I was using so that I could do all those bonuses in those regions.
Yes. No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you did well. You did very well.
Yeah. I was a little disappointed that Mulan never showed up in this game.
Expansion, maybe? I don't know.
Asymmetric powers.
Yeah, what? Who doesn't want that? Yeah.
Is there anything you didn't like about the gameplay of this?
Nothing comes to mind.
I would say the ship track was not my favorite thing.
Yeah.
There is so much that you want to do. This is a game that you can never even come close to doing all the things you want to do.
Yeah.
There's always 4 or 5 decisions like, I could go after this and score these points, but I want to build a palace or I want to put out more workers so I can build a wall or whatever, So there's always more to do. And you get a good amount of turns. There's 5 rounds of 6 turns. So you get 30 turns.
Right.
Sometimes it's as simple as just playing a card down into your tableau.
Yeah.
Those turns, while building for the future and getting those unification tokens, are kind of quick and anticlimactic a little bit.
But it's exciting at the same time because you're building for future awesome turns.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So that is cool. I can't really think of anything that I dislike about this game.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good point. It's something to be aware of that it's a brain burning game, right?
Yeah.
There is a lot to think about and a lot to consider. I love games like that, not all the time, but I love to sink my teeth into a game and just be totally absorbed into that game.
Yeah.
This is that type of game, right? But if that can be a little much, I think, for some people, right?
Absolutely.
So it's just something to be aware of that it really is it's a meaty game, right?
4-player, I'd prefer to play with people who have played this before,
right?
Going forward.
Yeah.
2-player, you and I played in an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes.
It was awesome.
It was fantastic.
It was really good.
And we went through the first 3 rounds probably faster than we did in a 4-player 1 round.
Exactly.
So that was cool. This, for me, you said brain burning. I would put this on the level of Batoku brain burning. Like lots of cool decisions.
Yep.
And it's a completely different theme. You're doing completely different things, but it gave me similar vibes for the weight of decisions that you're faced with and the excitement level surrounding those decisions.
Yeah.
I really feel like it's on a similar plane with Batoku. So if Batoku, even there it's a different theme and it's different action types.
Did Mulan show up in that one?
No.
Oh, dang. Okay.
No, that was more mystical, right?
Yeah, that's true.
We could play Batoku and the First Empires in the same night.
Whoa. Right.
No, that'd be too much.
That would be terrible. Our Cabin Con. I could play both of these in the same day.
I could too.
Yeah.
And then play the Great Wall from Awaken Realms.
I still have you ever played? Have you played that one?
I do. I have played it. I like it.
Yeah.
You build these walls out of cardboard that don't fit back in the box.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned
And
that.
I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? Whatever. I'm digress.
So I've got, Zhanguo 3.83 is the weight. So let's check Batoku. I'm just going to see if you're.
But it's like 3.5. Oh?
Batoku, so 3.83, 3.76.
Right?
You're right on.
Very
nice.
Familiar weight.
Genius analysis.
Well, I don't know about that. I was lucky. No, they just, like I said, they're completely different games.
Right.
But the same vibes for crunchy decisions that are rewarding and exciting and fun.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. So we really didn't talk about much we didn't like about this game because there's not much to dislike. In
just how to pronounce the game, maybe. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, if you want flashier production, this game isn't for you, but it doesn't, I mean, not every game needs to be super overproduced. I think it's just, I think it's great.
It says a lot about a game when as a player you score 2/3 of the points of everybody else.
And you still love the play.
And you still loved the play.
Right. Yeah. That's a sign of a good game.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else we got to say about this one?
I don't think so.
Final thoughts. Final score. We're going to rate it, right?
Are we?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rate it. Should I go first?
Sure.
All right. Love the game. I'm excited to explore it more. I hope it gets to the table. I think it is a game that deserves to be in the rotation, right? There's a lot of games that deserve to be in the rotation, but this is one of those that I feel like Pulsar 2849. I make a point to get that game played every year. Yep. Right. I get it out and play it. And every time I play it, it's a fun experience. I think this game kind of fits in that same mold, right? I would make a point to play this game and get it out and play it every year, at least once a year. With all the games that I have to choose from, it deserves a spot, to be played.
I agree.
Which it's fantastic for all the reasons we've talked about. Amazing kind of engine building, crunchy decisions, a lot of things to think about. And it's just a satisfying experience. Engaging around the table when everybody's taking their turns, the groaning when somebody plays a card and it's not what you want.
I want to play harder.
There was so many of those moments when we played 4-player and even when we played 2-player, right? 4-player, it just even more of those experiences. So really fun game that I'm excited to explore more. As far as a rating, I think I'm going to give this one an 87.
Oh, okay.
I think is where I'm going to land.
Going with Sidney Crosby, huh?
It wasn't planned, but yes.
Is that
Sidney Crosby?
That's the same as 8.7, right? I couldn't remember if we did out of 100.
It's out of It's out of 100. Yeah.
I'm going to go a little bit lower.
Okay. All right.
Maybe I agree with you that we could play this like once a year and it should be in the rotation, right?
Yeah.
I don't know that I want to get this to the table as much as something like Clans of Caledonia.
Agreed. Especially with the new expansion. Yeah.
But I, like I said, I love the dual purpose cards, the choice of building out the tableau, trying to get those unification bonuses, or taking an action, hoping it lines up with the current number and trying to decide which card to play when and what to hang on to add to your tableau. Love those decisions. Such a great experience. Maybe one, maybe negative. Replayability. Like once you explore this.
So there's a few things that change replayability that we didn't talk about.
Let's talk about it.
So the unification bonuses, there's one that's pre-printed on the board. Then they give you a tile that you can place on the board.
And we played with one of those.
We played with one of those. And it's a double-sided tile. So there's a little bit of variation there. Not a ton, right?
And there's variation on what the wall scoring is.
The wall scoring, there's variation. There's only one extra there, but where they're placed.
But they're double-sided.
And they're double-sided. And then also the terracotta warriors, where you place those, they come out in a different order, potentially every time.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say that's a ton of variability.
It doesn't give you the same thing as like Clans where you have with the expansion, 20 different clans to play, right? And
right. Or the map is different every time potentially.
yeah, and the port tile bonuses and all the other tokens that get put out, right?
Yeah, I think, I would agree with you there. It may potentially become samey. I'm not there yet.
No, I'm not either.
Could potentially become samey.
I think this should definitely be in the rotation. I'd love to play this again. I'd love to play it at Cabin Con.
Yep.
Especially if people have played it before at the table, because it's a bear of a teach at the complexity that it is. I'm going to go in 84.
Oh, nice. Okay.
8.4, 84.
84, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a great game. I love the tableau building. I love the dual action cards, or the cards and the considerations with the ranges and what tokens I want to get and what actions I want to try and get bonuses on and what I want to add to my tableau. There are so many cool and fun decisions there. This game, we probably played it for 5 hours that first play.
Oh, it was long.
And it felt like a 2.5 hour game.
Yeah, it went quick.
It felt great. And I think that's it. All the things make this an amazing and exciting game.
Yeah.
And I really look forward to playing it again.
It's a good one.
And I'm glad we got it to the table, because you've had it for a couple of years.
I've had it for a few years. Yeah. Because I remember I enjoyed my initial play of it. Couldn't tell you how it played, but I remember I liked it. So, but it took a while to get to the table. just because it's not an easy one to get to the table.
I mean, some games sit on our shelves for 8+ years, or
right.
I gifted from Mark gave me Big Trouble in Little China.
You still haven't played that
years
one?
ago.
Yeah. Oh, Legendary.
Yeah. Big Trouble in Little China, Legendary. He gave me that 7 or 8 years ago too. I still haven't played it.
And there's no reason.
Because I'm a terrible friend.
There's no reason to. I look at games on my shelf and I'm like, there's no reason why I haven't played this game.
Yeah.
It's like there's games that are pretty simple to get to the table. It just doesn't happen.
And then there's beefier ones that just.
We've talked about Voidfall like how many times since we reviewed it. And we're like, we have to play that again.
And we haven't played it.
Yeah. That one's more understandable because that one's probably the beefiest game I own. But, it's just tough to get games played sometimes.
Yeah, it is. And I look at my shelf and I'm like, oh, I haven't played that yet. And I haven't played that. And I haven't played that. And I haven't played that. And some of them are of the weight that it's like, and complexity that's like, it would take me just to say, hey, I want to play this.
Yeah.
Let's play this. Who's in?
Right.
Which you kind of did with this game.
Right.
And we don't always do that. Sometimes it's like, oh, what should we play?
And then you end up playing something that you know how to play.
Yeah.
Like if you're playing a new game, it requires some work, right?
Yeah, especially one this complex, right?
Yeah. I read the rules, set the game up just on my game table, because you have to do that. You can't just come into it blind.
Yeah.
Like how have you done that before? Like,
oh yeah. Set it up and
like with the game. No, like, hey, let's just figure out how to play this.
No.
I mean,
I have had one recent experience in the last 10 years with that, and it was rough.
It's terrible, right?
Yeah, it's not something I ever want to experience, right?
I remember doing that with my wife. So Alicia, we learned how to play Agricola. We just sat down at the table together, read the rules.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think that may have been the experience that just I turned into the game person, like the rules person, right? So I'll figure out how to play it, and then I'll teach you type of thing. Because it's just it can be brutal. Because the person that's not reading, it's it's so hard to pay attention to that, right?
It's not productive.
No.
It's like, okay, you figure it out and just tell me how to play it when you get to that point, right?
Exactly.
Like, I mean, you can do it with card games and little lightweight sticker games.
Right.
That's barely an activity.
Yeah.
But to do it with anything that has any complexity to it all is just...
doesn't make sense.
Would be like, can you imagine if you guys show up to play at game night and I open up Horloge and I'm like, okay, I'm going to read through this 40-page rule book or whatever it is.
Exactly.
And let's play it.
No, that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
That's not how you should do it.
Yeah. Or, we did kind of do it that Cabin Con.
For, On Mars.
On Mars. I had played it a couple times, but it had been a while. and I certainly wasn't in the state to teach it.
Right.
And that was miserable.
That was terrible. Like
Learning
we got
experience.
there 5 hours before everybody else and started playing the game.
And we were still playing when they showed up.
Yeah, exactly.
And the game's awesome. I think the game's awesome.
It was good. It wasn't good enough for me to keep it. I sold my copy. But it was a good game. But we watched this, like, hey, let's watch a YouTube video. And we watched the YouTube video and we're like, oh crap, this is only part 1. There's part 2 to this thing.
Yeah.
And it took forever.
And I think for the most part, most games, even with complex ratings, once you start playing them, they're really pretty simple.
Yeah.
It's just getting over that learning curve. Like, I don't think there's anything super confusing about this game once you start playing it.
No, I think it's pretty.
But there's a lot to cover to get to the point where you can start playing it.
Yeah. There's a lot of interconnected things.
Yep.
Right. So that's where the complexity comes in, is trying to understand how everything works together and how you can maximize your scoring.
Yeah.
You could play the game super easy. All it is you have 2 choices. You play on your board or you play on the, to take the action with the numbers. That's it. That's all you're doing. But then
all the follow-on considerations and considerations of what to play, and there's a lot going on there.
Because there's so many times where I played a card and I'm like, God, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
Why did I play that card there? That completely negates the scoring for the wall that I was going for.
Yes, right.
It's like when I got distracted by the shiny thing that was the, build a palace here so I could screw Tyler out of the unification bonus.
Kevin.
Yeah. But anyway.
Great game.
Yeah.
Love the experience. Look forward to getting it back to the table.
Yeah.
Definitely would recommend this to anybody who enjoys more complex Euro experiences with lots of rewarding choices.
I agree. All right. We got anything we're excited about?
I'm excited for Origins.
Yeah.
I'm
excited that you're going to go. That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm really excited about it. Like I said, Logan's leaving for a couple of years, so it's like this is kind of our last gaming hurrah.
Yeah.
And that's going to be bittersweet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So
cool. That's exciting. The Concordia Kickstarter or GameFound.
Yeah. Did you back it already?
I haven't backed it yet.
Are you going to?
Probably the $800 one. No, just kidding.
Is there one that really goes up?
Yeah, but it's all the deluxe versions of what they've released so far.
Yeah.
Right. So there's no way I'm doing that. I've looked at a few of the pledge levels and I'm not sure what I want to do. So, yeah.
You want all the playmats?
I don't know.
I saw the playmats and I was like, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to back it, but I don't know quite what pledge level yet. We have a few people on our Discord that have backed it. So, I don't know.
I'm getting more to the point where I don't have to buy the blinged out version completely, right?
Yeah.
Like I backed Old King's Crown, the second printing, and that's coming soon. It's shipped. I just bought the game. I didn't do any add-ons.
What?
Yeah, I don't feel like I need to do that. I'll still do it with certain games.
But then you look at Excalibur.
Then you look
You're
at
like,
Excalibur.
I've got 3 real swords.
Yeah, that game's awesome.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Did you have fun playing that one?
I did. I thought it was fun. Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting one, and I think the more people there are around the table playing, the more exciting it is.
Yeah,
and the harder it is to track who has which sword.
Yeah, I thought that was fun, but yeah. So you're not getting the all in, because that's kind of the appeal of Kickstarter and GameFound, right?
It is.
Is that like you can get exclusives or you get the cooler stuff or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm sure I'll still do it with some games, like when Tigris and Euphrates becomes available. I'll probably go max like I did with Ra, but that's still less max than like backing an Awakened Realms max out
or Brass
or
whatever.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I did go max.
You did. You got everything for that one, right?
But like,
including the cool new coins, right?
I did.
Yeah, with the storage solution for them. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a problem sometimes. But like Marco Polo and Marco Polo 2 is coming out from or getting crowdfunded from Board and Dice.
Yep.
I I think I'm just going to get Marco Polo. I don't think I'm going to get the second one.
All right. You're showing remarkable restraint.
We've talked about this. Like I'm getting to the point more where I just want to play the games I love and not.
Well, you kind of need a place to live, right? And the board games are taking over.
It's funny every time somebody comes to stay at our house, which we have company coming this weekend.
Right.
I have to move all the games out of the guest bedroom onto the table that we play on / record on from time to time.
We haven't recorded on that table for a bit.
Yeah, we're recording on my regular game table tonight.
Oh, actually, we recorded. We recorded over there last episode. Yeah.
But it's a constant switch of moving about 40 games off of that table to record and play there versus moving them back on out of the guest room.
Yeah.
I've got problems.
Do you ever feel weird? Like people find out that you're a gamer, right? And you collect games and they're like, oh, well, how many games do you have? Do you ever feel like,
on which shelf?
It's
in which room?
Maybe 800 at this point. You're like, what kind of freak are you? You know, and that's like,
are we counting expansions or?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, but
do reprints that I've purchased a second time count?
Because then it's only like 500. I don't, and then usually the comment I get is like, I don't even know that many games existed. You know?
Yeah. Yes. Right. It's like, how many games do you have? 12. Oh, I've got that many versions of Cthulhu Death May Die.
There's this game called Animal Upon Animal. I've got 20 of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Sometimes because you talk to people about stuff,
sure.
and you know, I've told people at work that we have a podcast and stuff like that, right? Yeah. And then you just start talking about games, and you know, you
quickly find out the separation.
Yeah,
in how gamey you are. Right?
Yeah, exactly. But you know, and everybody needs a hobby, so
yeah.
And I usually tell people it's better than drugs. So
it is better than drugs or many other vices.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know how we got on this topic.
I don't know either. Yeah, I'm excited for summer. I'm excited. Game. It's going to be an interesting year for us. So.
Yeah. Right.
But I'm kind of getting to that point too, where I'm like ready to start planning our next Cabin Con. Even though it's not going to happen during the summer, I'm ready for that to happen. Yeah,
just so we have it on the calendar, something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Got to get early enough we can get the same place, right?
Yeah.
If we can.
Ooh, I think we should.
That place was great.
Talk to Ben and Greg about it.
Yeah.
And get that going. Figure out our dates. It's not too early to plan a Cabin Con.
No. Not at all. Yeah, I'm already looking forward to it.
Yeah.
That's one of the best weekends of the year. I think it's a lot of fun.
Hey, thanks for listening. Might be a couple weeks before we record with a couple trips coming up, but
yep. But we'll be back. Yeah. With hopefully a lot of games played, a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Longest Turn Board Gaming Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode and you want more Longest Turn in your life, please check us out on Instagram. Also, be sure to check us out on Board Game Geek, where you can join our guild, Guild 3947, and check out our blog, where we post all our show notes and occasionally post more detailed reviews. If that's not enough for you, we have a Discord server. If you want to play a game with us on Board Game Arena, join our Board Game Arena group, The Longest Turn. Until next time, thanks for listening.
Tot ziens.
Goodbye. See you later.